valves is at, I had them shut off going back towards y'all, I had them shut off coming to town, and then I had the one east of the tower shut off, and that was letting the water go into the tower. Well, I just barely one-turned every one of them valves, and by noon Saturday, the tower was almost empty.
You had all them valves shut off, you should have plugged the line.
That's what I'm saying. We're not producing, we're not sending, I don't know where the water's going.
It's not that the plant is not capable of producing the water, it's because you haven't.
The plant's not capable of producing it right now because none of the valves will open on its own.
Yeah,
I got
because
this
the
right
water
here.
is not getting to the tower.
Maintenance,
It's
you
running
haven't
out
done
on
the
the
maintenance.
ground.
I got one thing to say. Vivian, I've called you and called you. You put the blame off on Robert. I talked to Robert, he puts the blame off on you.
Okay, first of all, I'm not the licensed operator that takes care of those purchases. I was not hired to be that. I was hired to go in the office, period. And I'm not making any excuses for this. I've had it with that. I do not work in the field. He is the licensed operator, period.
Well, you talk trash about him and he talks trash about you, but we're not getting nowhere.
Okay, I'll tell him to his face. There's a problem out there. There's got to be a leak out there. Have I not? Every time, Robert, that you call me, I said, Robert, get off your ass.
My lands, you might need help.
We looked for leaks.
But y'all
And
The fact of the matter is you can point fingers at each other as much as you want to do it, but until somebody steps up and says, well, we've got to figure something out.
Yeah,
We're the ones
You know,
suffering.
we're all feeling about water.
But
And I know that 2 or 3 of you don't even have Stuart water, so what do you guys care that much? You're the
Exactly.
ones having to go without it every day.
Yeah, we gotta find the leak. That's what it comes down to.
When Robert tells me there's a problem, not that it's, when he tells me there's a problem, I always call him help. Do I agree or not, Robert?
There's been a problem for a couple of years, maybe about 3.
About half the time you don't know about it, right?
And you just keep
Yeah.
putting it
Until
on.
somebody calls me. You usually call me. There's one really nice lady, I can't think of her name.
All I know is,
I called you. Yeah, you know, you always call.
all I know is we've had.
Because we don't never have water.
I'm the one who's been out in the field doing that. That's all I know.
Well, as soon as this meeting's over, we'll go find the leak, because I gotta have water. I got a 3-year-old baby. Driving around in that pickup, you ain't gonna find it.
Anybody else got anything else?
The system, as it currently is operating, is fully functional. And the water coming from the source provides water to the entire system. Is that a single source? Is there a secondary source of water to this system?
Okay, right now.
Is there a projected secondary source of water to this
One
system?
should have been, we're within.
He said 2 more weeks because the engineers at Rural Development have to sign off. One's had a baby, the other one had emergency gallbladder surgery. 2 weeks, and I said, okay, when we have our construction meeting, how long do they have to have that constructed? Those wells done in 6 months.
So it is a well source.
We're
Yes.
going back to the well. I don't know if everybody knows this or whatever, but we've been working on this for over 2 years. Because our projected out to get that plant up to where EEQ and ORWA and everybody else that's needs to be, it's going to cost $4.5 million. To go back on the wells, it's only going to cost us $1.5 million.
What happened?
There
to
was
all the
nothing
money
wrong
you
with the
sold
wells
Devin
when we
and
got
Nikki?
off of them. Why they went to the other deal, I don't know why. But we've had it tested, I don't know how many times. And I'm just telling you what the
I got a
construction
question.
people has told us.
You guys sold thousands of dollars of water to Devon and Newfield and
Where'd all that money
Bronco.
go?
That's right out of the way.
That's not, yes, it was.
I said right out of the way.
Yeah.
It did not
She
come
said,
from our
where
water.
did the money go? It didn't go
It
back
went
into
into
the plant
chemicals.
off. It went into, that's not the only place it went. It went to chemicals, it went to pumps and things,
That's
to
a lot.
water. No, that's
They
like.
told me
it's not all
they spent
chemicals.
$30,000 last month on chemicals,
The
what
water-
Robert told me.
The water plant,
How
last-
long, let me finish. Okay.
we put a lot of things in the water plants because things were broken. They were old and breaking, pumps, filters.
I know, I used to.
That, we bought a new billing software, they bought 2 new trucks, they bought a storage building, a lawnmower, weed eater, what else did y'all buy?
2 new trucks, the one's already got, it's only 3 years old, it's got a lawnmower in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good maintenance.
How long has the tower been going dry? I mean, has this just started 2 months ago, 3 years ago? How long?
It's mainly been the last 6 months, we've been
The
going
last
up and
6
down.
months.
When
Last
was
year,
everybody
we had the
notified
same
that
problem
this was
at the
going
same
on?
time. It's been more than 6 months.
Yep.
Well, okay, say you get the water fixed, you get the water up and going, is it gonna be drinkable?
That's the question.
You know, when you open it up, it smells. I'm not drinking it. I'd rather go drink it after that one.
Hey, what do we have to do to get the water in the tower? That's what we need to worry
We need
about.
to
Let's get
find
some
the
water.
leak.
Hey, I just want
That's
to
the
shower.
first
I'll buy
step.
drinking water. Let's get the water in the
Yeah,
tower.
yeah.
That's what we want to do. And like I said, Robert, if you need help, we'll help. Let's get the water to the tower.
Let's get a work group going, the whole community will help this thing
Instead of
happen.
fixing, let's fix it.
Hey, I was told by a gentleman at the Choctaw Nation, he said that grant money is there. He said all you gotta do is ask.
We've got grant money, 220.
He didn't have any record, and this is environmental health. He said just have your
Was it
board
hot?
ask. The guy's name is Jim, and he's an engineer.
Jim Bright.
Jim Grider.
That's the money we got from him to help with the well.
He said he was more than willing to help. All you have to do is ask.
We're getting up for money for other things too.
We'll ask for more.
We have. Every time we
We've
do,
asked.
we have.
They can't show where their money's going already?
Just keep asking until they absolutely say no.
Did you say that Jim said that he don't have record of giving them
He
money?
said he didn't have record, but now I don't know, because I told him
We've
exactly
got a
what it
letter
was.
from them on it.
I may have it with me. I'll look.
Or do you have like a cash check?
How many?
What's the weather? It says heat advisory.
I've been on this water system.
We knew that.
Yeah.
35 years. I was on wells when I got on the system. I was on wells back in, I don't know, sometime in
Early 80s,
late 80s, early 90s. The wells donors supplied the system.
When you quit using the wells because they couldn't supply enough water, and they built a watershed.
well, let me tell you what information I've gotten from DEQ, RWA, and all the information we've got. There's a lake out there, what's the name of the place out there?
Ward Spring.
Ward Springs? It's all lake underneath there.
That's the same water supply.
Uh-huh. We was told, that's what I was told, and I may have been misinformed, I don't know, that the wells was contaminated the reason they built the plant. Well, one of the wells is caved in is what the problem was. There's 2 wells that still have not been caved in. We're drilling the wells enough to more than produce what we need. And the water quality is 10 times what we'll ever get out of the plant.
Well, I'm like this system over here. You know, give me water, I'll buy a drink. Just give me something to take a shower. Give me some water to my house.
That's the reason why that we should get back to the well, is because it's so much better water.
Well, yeah, like I said,
Any of us better than none.
we're on the well, not far from where
But we had this discussion before. When is it gonna bring the water? Yeah.